Wrong. You were still bitter when we were in college.
Okay, I admit it, but that was a mistake. You're the only girl for me, Mia.
Greg, what about you?
Well, you know that big photo contest I entered last month?
Yes.
I regret not entering more contests like that.
Why?
He won the contest.
That's great.
I'm glad you think so, Jeff. You see, I won a trip to Brazil.
So you'll need some time off.
Right.
What a day.
So how was your performance review?
I got fired.
Mia, you didn't.
You're right, I didn't.
Don't say things like that.
I'm just teasing. Anyway, my performance review went very well.
Tell me about it.
My boss, Stan, called me into his office. Then he told me I was doing a good job.
That's great. I'm so proud of you.
Stan said, "You're a good editor, Mia. You handle the job really well."
He's right about that.
He said I'm a good writer, too. He likes the things I write.
So, is there anything you aren't good at?
Well, he said I do need to work on one thing.
What's that?
I'm not very good at giving work to others. He says I'm too nice.
You are nice. You have trouble telling people to do things.
Well, I'd rather work harder myself than overwork others.
I know, but then you work too much. You have to learn to tell people to do things, and don't feel bad about it.
That's what Stan said.
If you learn to delegate, you'll get more done.
You're right.
Didn't you have to give some performance reviews today, too?
Yes, I gave them to both my writers. Ava's was easy. She works quickly, and she's very responsible.
That's good.
Jeremy's wasn't easy.
Why not?
Jeremy needs to improve in several ways.
Like what?
I'm not happy with the way he uses his time. He waits until the last minute to do things.
That sounds like Rita. She could use her time better, too.
And Jeremy isn't very responsible.
Why not?
He doesn't do things. Then he says I never told him about them, or he blames someone else.
He doesn't sound like a good employee.
I'm afraid he's not. I don't want to fire him. I really hope he improves.
I hope so, too. Firing someone isn't fun.
I'm glad I only have one more performance review to do.
Will you do it tomorrow?
No, I'll do it right now. Here's your performance review.
Mine? I have talent in cooking. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
And what's this? I watch too much TV. And I don't put away my clothes. I snore.
But don't worry, honey. I'll never fire you.
Live with Campbell.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live with... Whoa! Where did this Frisbee come from?
Hi, Campbell.
Hey, Vance.
Can I have my Frisbee back? Thanks.
Sure. Vance, that's a cool Frisbee. 飞盘子. Where'd you get it?
Well, I got this Frisbee from Bali.
Huh.
I played in a tournament there with a sport called Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee. That sounds like an interesting sport. How do you play?
Well, Ultimate is the name of it that it's often called, is played with 7 players per team.
I see.
And it's often compared to American football with a Frisbee. There's a lot of passing and catching. The difference is that you cannot run when you catch the Frisbee. You have to stand and pass it again. You cannot keep running with the Frisbee.
So if you have the Frisbee in your hand, you can't run. You have to stand still.
Right.
And then when you throw it again, then you can run.
Yeah, you can run to the Frisbee, you can run to catch someone's pass, but once you catch it, you have to stop and pass it.
Oh, I see. That sounds like a lot of running then.
There actually is a lot of running, and if you don't like running, then this game is not for you. Do you like running, Campbell?
I do. And actually, I've played this game before, and it's actually a lot of fun.
It's a great game, I think.
So when did you when was the first time you played this game?
I first played, I think when I was a child, actually, at camp, a summer camp, and it's a very popular game at summer camps in America.
And you're still playing it today?
Yeah, I play. We have a team here in Taipei made up of foreigners and some local people that we enjoy playing about once a week.
I see. So why do you like playing this game?
Well, I love all the running, of course. I think I like it because I like to run and catch things. I like the fact that it's great exercise. It's good for your heart.
Yes.
Because you do all this running.
Right.
And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of friendly, it's kind of a great feeling game, too.
And it's pretty easy to learn, right?
I think it's a beginner-friendly game. I think the skills needed to just begin playing, not very much, right?
Right.
Anybody can start playing the game.
Right.
It does take a long time to learn all the strategies and all the skills, but anybody can start playing. And Ultimate usually has very friendly people who are willing to teach beginners, too.
I see. So this is a good game to play just for fun, but
sure.
you can also play it more seriously, too.
That's correct. There are tournaments. In fact, there are tournaments in Asia, sometimes in Taipei. This one's from Bali.
Wow.
I went to Singapore as well. And colleges back west in the United States also have teams that play in tournaments. So it's a game that's played seriously as well.
That's great. Well, thanks for telling us more about this interesting sport. Ultimate Frisbee. Maybe you guys want to try playing it sometime. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time right here on Live with Campbell. Love, love, peace. Well, Andrea, thank you for giving me a performance review. I really learned a lot.
You're welcome, Campbell. But you know, I still have some more things to share.
More? Okay.
Don't worry, Campbell. They're all good things. Oh, well, most of them.
Oh, well, students, you know what? Well, I think it's time to go. We'll see you next time on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
And remember, learning English can be fun. Bye.
Let's talk in English.
It's time to talk about university here on Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name is Campbell.
And I'm Andrea. And today we're going to learn how to talk about choosing a college.
Choosing a college is a very important decision to make. Andrea, do you remember when you were choosing a college? I know it was a really long time for you.
Ha ha, Campbell. It was only last year.
Ahem.
Okay, well, maybe a little bit longer than that, but it doesn't matter. I do remember when I was choosing a college. A lot of universities looked really good, and it was hard to decide where to go.
I know, that was true for me too. I decided to go to New York University. I thought I made a good choice.
Well, why did you choose that school?
Well, it was close to home, and it had really good academics. But after only a year and a half, I transferred schools.
Oh, that's when you went to Binghamton, right?
Yes, Binghamton was my second university. It was outside of New York City, but still in New York State. I loved it there.
Well, today we're going to see Jeff and Aaron talking about university. And here's today's mission. What are Jeff and Aaron looking at?
What are Jeff and Aaron looking at? Hey, I wonder if Jeff is helping Aaron choose a school.
Well, we'll find out in Conversation A.
All of these universities look good, Aaron.
That's because these catalogs make them all look good. How can I know which university is best for me?
You should talk to more people about this. They'll have some good ideas for you.
I will, but not yet. I don't know if I'll get into any of these schools.
I'm sure you will.
Thanks, Jeff.
We're sure you will too, Aaron. You're a smart guy. You should have no problem getting into a good university.
That's right. I think you'll have more trouble choosing which university.
That's true. Okay, now let's learn this key word, university. University. A university is a place you can go to study after high school. When you are at a university, you can choose to study what you want to study and learn more about it.
A university is a school that you go to when you're finished high school. Now, some people go to university right away, and some people wait a few years before they study at university.
After 3 or 4 years of studying at a university, you can get a degree, 学位. Now, Andrea, what did you study in university?
Well, when I was in university, I studied how to be a teacher.
That's really interesting. Well, Aaron is trying to choose a university. Jeff is trying to help him, and the two of them are looking at some things. What are they looking at? Well, that's the answer to today's mission. What are Jeff and Aaron looking at?
What are Jeff and Aaron looking at? They're looking at university catalogs.
Now, a catalog is kind of like a magazine. In a university catalog, you'll find all sorts of information about the university. All right, we also have a calendar phrase in this conversation. Our calendar phrase for today is, I'm sure you will.
I'm sure you will.
If you know that someone will do something or you're sure about it, you can use this calendar phrase. All right, friends, let's go learn some more from Thomas.
What about this school?
Westside University? I like Westside because they have a new computer lab.
Are the academics good at Westside?
They're okay. I also like the University of South Florida. It's close to home.
And that's where Claire goes to school.
Yeah.
I still can't believe she likes someone else. I'm sorry, Aaron.
I'll be okay.
Oh, Aaron, yes, it will be okay. Well, Aaron is still looking through catalogs to find the best school, and Jeff is helping him. Now, what about Westside University?
Well, Aaron likes Westside because they have a new computer lab.
And computer lab is our keyword. Computer lab. Computer lab. Now, a computer lab is a place where students can use computers. Most schools have a computer lab. You can go to the computer lab and use the computers to study online or to do other schoolwork.
A computer lab is a place at a university where you can go and use computers. In a computer lab, they have many computers.
We can say Westside's new computer lab has over 100 computers. Well, the computer lab is